Time now for the morning rush. One man is dead following a shooting at an Albuquerque grocery store. It happened around 11 p.m. last night at the Albertsons near Lomas and Wantabo. Police say a woman was being held for allegedly shoplifting. Now, officers say a security guard shot a man ramming the doors of the store, possibly trying to free the woman. Now, the driver later died at the hospital. Kristen.
Spotty to scattered storms out over central and eastern New Mexico today. Some of those storms in the plains could be on the strong to severe side. We're going to be looking at the threats of hail as well as damaging winds. Albuquerque, Santa Fe, isolated storm possible, 10% or less. We'll spend most of the day underneath that mostly sunny sky. David?
Police are still waiting to learn if a driver involved in a deadly Uber crash was intoxicated. Over Memorial Day weekend, police say an Uber carrying a couple was trying to make a left turn onto Pan American Freeway near Alameda when a driver in a Kia sedan hit the car. The couple in the Uber was killed. The Kia driver was unable to perform a DWI test. He has yet to be charged. Asylum seekers waking up in Albuquerque this morning aren't doing so at Expo New Mexico. In April, Expo New Mexico opened their doors to house the migrants. But since that announcement, no migrants have stayed there. Now, the governor's office says it's because they have run into problems like getting the venue ready, like getting hot water running. Now, roughly 150 to 250 migrants come to Albuquerque each week. The Department of Health and Human Services will soon open 3 emergency shelters to help with the continuing influx of undocumented migrants. One will be in South Texas, another at Oklahoma's Fort Sill military base. Now, the third site has not been confirmed. HHS says that they plan to open the facilities as early as this month. Well, Farmington police are still investigating what may have caused a suspected drowning in the Animas River. Police say a family first spotted 51-year-old David Lee in the river near Boyd Park yesterday. First responders were able to pull him from the river. Now, Lee was transported to the San Juan Regional Medical Center, where he later died. Well, several dams across New Mexico remain marked unsafe this morning, meaning flood warnings for the San Juan River are still in effect. Now, the National Weather Service issued the warning due to the increased runoff from the Navajo Dam. The office says it's discouraging recreational activities on the river due to fast water, debris, and the possible minor flooding. Prosecutors are hard at work this morning trying to expose a former Torrance County Sheriff, Heath White's checkered past as a cop. Now, a magistrate judge, White, is accused of embezzling over $20,000 while sheriff to buy equipment, including firearms, for himself. Now, the state is hoping to get more details from APD about a 2004 case accusing White of stealing $700 from a DWI suspect, all during an arrest. This morning, the New Mexican is reporting that the PRC is now reconsidering arguments over who's going to be paying for a transmission line to help power the Facebook data center in Los Lunas. PNM's plan suggests a rate increase to have customers help pay for the line. Previously, the PRC has ruled before that customers should not have to foot the bill and has ordered Facebook to pay its share of the $39 million. An Albuquerque man is waking up behind bars this morning, and he is charged with the murder of his missing ex-girlfriend. 59-year-old Arthur Lovato was arrested for the murder of 49-year-old Rita Jaramillo. Her Los Lunas home was found gutted by a fire just days after she went missing. A judge has since ordered Lovato to be held without bond. Kristen.
Our Metro Threat Index for today up to a 5. We had that chance of a spot storm here in the Metro this afternoon, but also hot temperatures in the 90s today. Make sure you're staying hydrated, and also know those winds will come out of the south-southwest at about 15 to 25 miles per hour this afternoon. David?
Fire Chief Paul Dow and Mayor Tim Keller will visit the site of a fire in the Sandia foothills today. The 53-acre fire broke out Tuesday near the Elena Gallegos open space, and at last update was 50% contained. Now, no homes are threatened, but people are still being asked to avoid that area. Well, tickets for the Summer Jam at the Pan Am concert go on sale Friday. The first of its kind concert is headlined by rapper Tyga. The event is scheduled for August 23rd at NMSU's Pan American Center. Opening the show for Tyga is A-Track, Mustard, and one of NMSU's very own, that is an array. One of Acura's latest ads, created by a group of UNM students, is getting some national recognition for it. The students entered the Acura ILX Marketing Challenge and created the new ads that appear across traditional and digital platforms. Now, the UNM students beat out 20 other universities. They won a $5,000 prize for the school. Well, today the doors are officially open at the new Presbyterian Health Resource Center in Northeast Albuquerque. News 13 got a behind-the-scenes look at the new center, which includes a food pharmacy, teaching kitchen, community, and garden skills, as well as access to resources provided by the health service. Officials say the center's goal is to provide resources and education to help improve overall health in the community. The New Mexico United, they are waking up as winners this morning after beating the Colorado Rapids in the U.S. Open Cup. Now, the game went into penalty kicks. The Rapids missed 2 of theirs, with the United making all of theirs, taking the win 4-2. Winning this historic game. And the United now move on to the round of 16 in this year's U.S. Open Cup. Kristen.
Time now for a check on traffic. At this point, there's no major crashes out there. A lot of construction, but no accidents to tell you about. And a live look out at the Big Eye this morning. Everything moving smoothly at this point. We'll let you know, though, if that changes.
A New Jersey teen getting a national attention for his ability to unite people with family members all through their genealogy. 18 years old, Eric Schubert has helped more than 1,000 people find their roots by digging through DNA results and public records to help find answers. Now, sometimes even taking only days to find what his clients have been searching for decades.
We are taking you back 37 years ago on this day in 1982. We had an F1 tornado out near Las Vegas. Did cause some minor damage to cars, homes, and trailers. That was on this day 37 years ago. Time now for the 5 facts. We start with number 5. It's time for New Mexico United to celebrate this after a historic win, beating the Colorado Rapids in the U.S. Open Cup. The game went into penalty kicks. The Rapids missed 2 of theirs, with United making all of theirs, taking the win 4-2. The team, of course, had a strong following of fans on hand for the game. They now move on to round 16 of this year's U.S. Open Cup.
At number 4, a fire chief Paul Dow and Mayor Tim Keller will visit the site of a fire in the Sandia foothills. The 53-acre fire broke out Tuesday near the Elena Gallegos open space, and at last update was 50% contained. Now, no homes are threatened, but people are still being asked to avoid that area. The visit will be a chance to assess the conditions as fire season approaches.
At number 3, warmer temperatures across this state today. This leaves Albuquerque in the 90s. Mostly sunny skies over the area. There is potential for isolated storms within central New Mexico, including Albuquerque, but really the storm chances look greatest out east with the risk of severe storms.
At number 2, APD is still waiting for toxicology reports on the driver involved in a deadly crash on Memorial Day weekend. Now, this morning, we are now seeing video for the first time showing the moments after the deadly crash, killing an Albuquerque couple. Now, police say the Uber driver carrying passengers Robbie Gallegos and Christina Martinez was trying to make a left turn onto Pan American Freeway. This is near Alameda when the driver of a Kia sedan hit him. The Kia driver was unable to perform a DWI test. He is yet to be charged. And at number 1, APD is investigating a shooting that left one person dead at an Albuquerque grocery store. It happened around 11 last night at the Albertsons near Lomas and Wantabo. Police say a woman was being held inside the store for allegedly attempting to steal. They say a man rammed the front doors of the store with his car. Now, police believe that man was trying to help her escape. Investigators say an armed security guard then fired shots, killing the driver. And the security guard was also taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.